Um, I want to share with you something that totally caught me by surprise. Um, when we bought this house, we knew that it was an old house. It's a 40-year-old house. It was built in '77. Um, at that time, my little town was a very small town. So this house had a well and it had a septic. Since the city expanded, and after different ownership, the city kind of took over the area, the property, or the city limits. So our house is in the city limits. We are connected to the grid. We have electric, we have water, trash pickup, everything's done by the city. Which is, it's nice, it's convenient, I'm not going to complain about that. I went to City Hall this morning and I wanted to find out if they had any records of the location of the well, the location of the septic tank. I've done my research online. Missouri, for their well records, everything that is from 1986 to the present, they have a record for. Anything prior to that, they do not. So going online and talking to multiple different resources for the state, I came up short. So I went to the city hall and I was talking to them, and I was asking if they had any records. They don't, and they said more than likely the well could be just completely buried, or they took the top off and then crushed it and then buried it. But the guy said more than likely it's probably located somewhere near the shop. For all we know, it could be underneath the shop. So what I'm gonna wind up doing later on is trying to see if I can get in contact with the original homeowners to find out and ask them if they're still around, or available, if they could tell me where the well was located. Because if I could use the well and if the water is still drinkable or usable, then I can use that for our animals. So, but what I want to share with you is something that totally caught me off guard. So I know that we're connected to the grid. Our water comes in from the road. Our sewer goes out. Basically, it's like right underneath our port, the back deck. And then from there, I have no idea which way it goes. But from what the guy was telling me, it probably goes out at a 45-degree angle towards the left, which is close near the subdivision. What surprised me is this photo. That green line is a sewer line that runs completely diagonally through my farm. I was not aware of that. Never saw that. So it's kind of good that I went down and I asked him, because what I wanted to do with the back part of our property is some of it's going to be pasture. I want to do raspberries, blackberries, hopefully get some elderberries, get something growing, get a dual purpose out of that back piece of property instead of just using it as pasture, or for a safe haven for all the deer. I don't want to have any problems if I drop a plow and start turning over ground and I hit something. Now granted, that sewer line is going to be really down low. So I want to share this little experience. I tried to go out and find the manhole covers from the City Hall's website, or from the City Hall's GIS website. They said that there's 3 manhole covers that are on my property. I found one of the 3. So, all right, so let's get going. We're gonna go take a little nature walk. Yeah, buddy. How about you land on my property? Beautiful. All right, that was my squirrel moment. I'm sure I'm gonna have another one, but oh, squirrels. Dang. Oh wait, they're still there. Literally, no. Oh, jeez. These guys can't make up their mind. I'm sorry for the squirrel moment, folks, but man, I love geese. Beautiful birds, and they taste really good. All right. Anyway, so I swear I have adult ADD. All right, on with the show. Let's go find these manhole covers. Aha! Manhole cover number 1 has been located. All right, that wasn't too bad. So according to the photo, let's see if I can pull it out. All right, so we are right there, and there should be one right in, basically in the middle, and then towards right on the fence line. I mean, the good thing is this is kind of cleared out, so nobody's gonna really mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with it, but by looking at it, it should go over that way and stay towards the front of all the trees. So I'm assuming that we're gonna go this way and just skirt. So middle of the property, it should be up here. I think what I'll do is get some T-posts, spray paint them orange, that way they're visible, so that way everybody knows what's going on. Alright, where is manhole cover number 2? It should be roughly in here somewhere. Man, I hope he didn't bury it. That'd be too close to the edge though. Way too close. Okay, so one there. I don't get it. It's like hidden. This is approximately right in here would be the approximate location for that manhole cover. Right as it begins, should be right here. By looking at the photo, there should be a manhole cover around here somewhere. And it would be raised up. I'm not seeing one. Makes me kind of concerned. I'm hoping that those are not from him doing any excavation work and filling it in. If that's the case, I'm screwed. Here we go. Man, talk about a sky busting event. Woo! Dang. Sorry, folks. Alright, so the other manhole cover, let's see if we can do an A to C conversion and then find B in the middle somewhere. I don't recall ever seeing any manhole covers here. And everything's on this side of the creek. Maybe it's over on Fred's property. Not seeing anything. Where is the manhole cover? Deer are coming in here, passing through. So it should have came up, over, and up. If I could just find that third manhole cover. I don't get it. I do not see any raised up surface that would have manhole cover. So the only good thing I can say is that it's so close, it's deemed, mapped out so close to the tree line that I shouldn't have to worry about it, and I'll give myself a buffer if I'm doing any plowing. So that sucks. It really sucks. I'd really like to know where everything's located at on the farm. That way, for future development, I know where it's at. It's just that peace of mind knowing where everything is at on your farm. So, because the more and more I'm thinking about it, I would like to plant more trees. I mean, have an orchard or a vineyard, and then some pasture for our goats, and if we get any cattle. But one other thing, all these little pine trees, I'm pulling them and transplanting them. I'm not gonna throw them away, but I am gonna transplant them. Kind of a beautiful day. Beats the cold that we're going through. However, tomorrow it is calling for snow and ice. The temperatures around, I guess, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, it's gonna just plummet, and we're gonna have freezing rain or cold, or it's gonna have cold rain. It's gonna be in the 40s in the morning, and then once that front comes in, temperatures are just gonna drop into the 20s, and everything's gonna freeze. So I might be on duty to go pick up the wife and save her from potential accidents. So with that, by all means, people, take your time. Take your time getting to your destination. Drive carefully, drive slow. Leave plenty of space in between you and the person in front of you. So always have a way out. Biggest thing. And if you don't know how to drive on the snow, you gotta learn, especially if you're in the Midwest or the Northeast or Pacific Northwest. So from the farm, I say have a good day, and we'll see you guys later.